Streamerino. Knobs here. Test, test. That's a little better. And I still don't have music, so I need to fix that. Oh, need to let some people know some things. Steam, go away. Don't even have audio yet. Very well planned stream so far. I think this playlist is pretty close to an hour. Perfect. Oh, wait. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's loud. Okay. Audio looking mostly good. Okay, so I already imported my pictures. Let's just have a go at it. It's been a while since I've done this. Maybe, do I want to trim anything out? Actually, let's see if I can remember how to do masking. Oh, that doesn't look, oh, no, okay, we're good. Okay, so, how do I do masking? This is the stream where I Google manual. Okay. I think photo. Whoops. Nope. Okay. Intelligent scissors. L. Okay, now I need to remember how to actually apply the mask. Oh god. Okay, masks. Oh god, what am I doing? Editing, using masks. Okay. Add selection? Hang on, maybe I masked out the part. That would be very inconvenient. Invert selection. Oh. Oh. Hang on. I think it's just too fuzzy to work with what I've got going on. So now if I invert selection, and then I do add selection. Is there like a button to apply mask? I get the feeling it's going to get really pissed off that I've got those bits in the back there. Okay. Oh hey, yeah, I've got a mask now. Sick. Okay. So now I can just do this. Boink, 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 boink. Invert, add. Sweet. This workflow used to be a much larger pain in the ass. Whoops. Are there hotkeys for that? Doesn't look like it. But honestly, just using mouse only is fine. I've had far suckier software to work with in the past. Invert, apply, sweet. Do. So for the one person watching, hello, thank you for showing up. Well, this software, Agisoft Metashape that I'm using, is a fairly standard industry package for doing things, for doing photogrammetry. So like if you have a whole bunch of pictures of something and you want a 3D model of it, then this is like, I mean, your eyes work on binocular vision, right? You see it from two different things, and that the depth disparity and the position disparity that your brain sees turns that into depth information. This is the same thing, except instead of 2 eyes, you usually have hundreds. Although in my case, I've only got, tell me how many I've got selected? Oh, 22 cameras. So not amazing, not a massive data set, but good enough for sure, I think. Doink, doink. I used to be a lot worse at this too, but it's possible that they just changed some UI things when I wasn't looking, which wouldn't surprise me at all. This software is, as far as like active, heavily used packages, is pretty dang under development. Okay. Don't know how well it's going to handle those. Whoops, invert, grab. Okay, no, grab that alright, nice. I just, for some reason, my default is to expect it to puke somehow. Oh. Whoops. Boink. Invert Reno. Whoops. Invert once. I keep double clicking, which is a mistake. I also took a lot of photos that are not at all conducive to to masking well. And I keep capturing this bottom ledge. Oh, hang on. I can just zoom out. Oops. Nice. Usually software doesn't work this well. I will admit that Agisoft is quite nice to work with. Oops. Boink, boink. I hope this comes out well, because this process I haven't done in a while. Although that blurring in the background, that's got me worried. Alright. Almost done. This process definitely took longer the last time that I did it. But I think I was also working with images of a... I think I was working on images of a pier or something. Whoops. And I was trying to mask out water, which is just a huge pain because you have to use the magic wand tool and it just throws a fit every single time. Why? Alright, that should be everything masked. Yep, okay. Workflow line. I have no idea. Whoops. Let's go with just like medium for now. And no reference preselection. Question is, how quickly is it going to do this? The answer is very slowly, so I'm going to open up SolidWorks. I wonder if I can add like a window capture, or no, create new. Oh, what? Do I already have SolidWorks open? Maybe I do. It wouldn't be the most surprising thing in the world. Progress. Whoops. Whoops. Oh boy, what am I doing? Catch a cursor. Hang on. I just wanted to give me a window. No, it's now mirroring all of Metashape on top of me. Alright, well I guess that's not gonna work. Oh god. Okay. Don't need Metashape on top of itself. But come look at the chunk, come look at the type points. Hey. That seems to have almost produced something useful. What a surprise. Doesn't look great though. Should be a way to show, hey, there we go. Yeah, cameras. Cool. Okay, so it doesn't really like the sides, which makes sense, because most of my images were at the top. And also, it seems to have decided that some points filter photos by point. Filter photos by type points. Okay, so these guys are the nasties that are giving me those weird ones. So I'm just going to disable cameras. And I'm going to, well, reset alignment on those ones. And also leave them disabled. Okay, that looks better. What is going on with these guys? Filter photos by type points. Just these two. So we're going to reset camera alignment on those two. And disable them. Yeah, there we go. Now we're doing pretty well. Looks like we still picked up a little bit down here though, so I'm going to disable some cameras down here too. Reset camera alignment. And disable cameras. I think if everything was in focus, those would have come out a lot better, but this remaining data set of 14 aligned seems to have done pretty well. See if I can't filter out these last few stragglers. Now I have to see if removing these guys. You know what? I think I'm just gonna have to leave those aligned. Just maybe delete those points or something later on. Start densification. Depth filtering, just do moderate. I have no idea how long this is going to take. A minute 19, okay. And I do totally have two SolidWorks instances open, figures. Okay, let's close out of this stuff. I just use everything to find it. Favorite tool in the world, by the way. Everything searches, can I show everything? Yeah, okay. This magic tool, you type stuff in here and then it just shows things. So I can do, I mean, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but, well, actually maybe, E-band? Projects, E-band. And then I have to add map path. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yep, okay. Educational version only. I'm just going to remodel this whenever we're waiting on points from Metashape, which is gonna be a while. Oh god, this is a gross model. Lots of ugly fillets in there. Back to basics though. We got floor, we got revolve, got that cut, got the extrude, and then the loft. That's not so bad. This bit's gonna be gross, I'm sure, though. Replicating that spline. I think that's probably a 3D sketch on surface. Yup. Mega gross. Ugh. Blech. I really like this model too, though. Although I think I'd made this channel a little bit too big, and so the wire doesn't like stay stuck inside the part, which is annoying. How's this doing? 3 minutes? Yep, we still got lots of depth maps to go, so I'll come back on like 10. Probably millimeters. I think I measured the original millimeters. Is it? Yep, okay, millimeters. Like this 30 mils wide, I guess. I have no idea what the original was. Probably the same. 40 mils actually, so I need to go a little bigger. It also is not centered. Oops. And maybe 5 high? Maybe 8? 6. I think I want it. Well. So I have the original one next to me, actually. I can see if I can get my pocket knife out and pry it out. Actually, no, I have the other model. I don't need to go back and look at the other one. This, I don't even remember what I wanted to say now. But I think I want this platen to be a little bit thicker. As it is 6 millimeters, it's just kind of on the thin side. So we'll do that to 8. Come back and look at this and say 60 to the center point. That looks fine. Let's have our center line here. Linear. I think I had it centered above the, I could just draw the center point. That's way easier. Whoop. Nope, that's bunk. .5. Did I do that with the... I bet I did it with a construction line on the other one. Yeah, I did. That's a little gross, but I think maybe it's worth doing it the same way, just so I have some consistency on my measurements. Let me tell you, my computer does not like doing things in the background of SolidWorks. Or rather, SolidWorks doesn't like me doing things in the background. Oh, I combined them too, that's annoying. Yep. Did I really do that just to create the center? I don't need these, but I do need these two guys to make an angle between them. So 30 degrees off normal, 18 to the front, 12 thick. Oh, I bet if I pulled up Task Manager now. Wow. Yeah, okay. It's actually... Oh, it's because it's using my it's using my CPU as well. Whoops. So this should... I think it's compute. One of these compute engines shows a whole bunch of work when it's doing depth filtering stuff. I can never remember which one it is. And Windows does not do you the... Oof, yeah. Depth filtering is 100% CPU. As you can see, all these jobs it's saying are CPU only, so that would do it. I'm kind of surprised it's doing as well as it is, actually. That's kind of impressive. It's, whoops. What is this guy doing? Oh, hang on. I had that associated at the wrong end. Although I can hear my fan spooling down, so we must be done now. Hey, that actually looks almost usable. You know what? I think... Hang on, if I select by points and grab these guys and say filter photos by point. Nope, captured by like half of them. Okay. Actually, which half though? Oh no. No, it's referencing all of those. Garbage. Okay, well, let's come back to tie points then. Oops. And let's grab these 2 points, filter photos by tie points, and disable these guys. And disable those. Workflow. Oh, you know what? I bet I can turn down how much of it my CPU uses. Maybe not. Whatever. Dense cloud. Reuse depth maps. Yes, please. Oh, hey. It reused the depth maps, like exactly like I told it to. And it still produced Garbo. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. It really doesn't work for flat white surfaces, does it? In fact, it presents some sort of raised text. Ugh. Well, I need to buy a better camera, I guess. Or just use a laser scanner. If we come down and look at these individual groups, like these letters are almost nothing across, but really noisy. It's probably due to the blurriness and the depth of field. If I just stepped back a little bit and took pictures from further away, it probably would have looked a lot nicer. Let's try building the mesh anyway. Build mesh. I have no idea if that's using CPU or GPU. Looks like, oh, there we go. No, okay, we're spiking on CPU now, so it's definitely abusing my CPU. But it's almost done, so we'll only have to go work on SolidWorks for a bit. Oh, that's goofy. Wonder what it's complaining about now. Oh, vertical position. I will just select the midpoint. Locked. Alright. Default base. Axis revolution. Cool. Should probably save this into a folder too. 21015. Band. 5 charger stand. E-band 5 charger stand. Be done with the densification. Model shaded. Oh god. That looks garbage. Oh, gross. It textured all the text. And it just filled in the space with black. Hang on. Build texture. Source data images, mapping mode generic. Whatever, that's all fine. If I was being smart, I would have gotten rid of all those sort of rando little lumps hanging off the side. Little dingleberries as it was. Okay. So now we've got this guy. Oh, you know what? I need to pull this out because I need to measure the charger again. One of these half-dozen knives is the correct tool to remove this. Alright, so what we have is this little kind of, whoops, where's the camera? Is this little sort of roughly conical shape that you can see on the screen if I isolate just the sketch. Oh, wait, and hide bodies. There we go. So we have this sketch here, which is sort of a slightly tapered and then a tapered floor dealio. This actually looks straight-walled. Which is not what I would have expected. See, this is the sort of thing I should do photogrammetry on, because it'd be actually useful. Or laser scan or something. Okay, I should get my calipers out. Calipers. Use the Vinca 6 inches, the one that everyone uses if you buy them off Amazon. Okay. 4.1, 13.6. Those are different. Involved, cut from the right plane to the right plane. Okay, so this guy mistakenly grabbed, I think, perpendicular to that, which I don't want. I think I'm just gonna have to use like an offset edge or something, because otherwise I will never ever be able to correctly grab. Why is that driven? You should be driven. Oh, it's because I selected the edge for this first one, which would enforce parallelism there. Not what I want. this guy is perpendicular down here. He is. How rude of him. And I also don't think I want that parallelism. Okay, so now this one is 13.6. Now I just have to totally guess at the height that I measured that at. Which is going to be about 7 millimeters. I'm going to guess that this is about 1.5 millimeters. And that the base of the charger is... 4 millimeters, so I can do like 4.1 and be totally safe. Well, I'll do 4.2. Oh god, no, it's not parallel. Get parallel. 4.3. Tangent. I can grab that bottom face there to make this 15 degrees. It's a pretty small. The question is it going to stay there? Because the existing one definitely does. I'm going to have to offset 2 of these faces to make this work. Move face. Whoops, not delete face. Move face. I think I can move these 2 guys out by 0.05 of a millimeter. And that'll leave it just able to seat, which should be fine. Is that gonna work? I have no idea. Oh, and now it's suddenly transparent. Extruded cut, front plane. Well, actually, let's do it from this plane. Now I have to go down to probably 3 mils. Select midpoint, concentric, 3 mils. Whoops, not 3.6, just 3, please. All. Yeah, not bad. $10 millimeters. That'll work, I'm sure. I have to remember to add that backside chamfer, because it looks like I didn't do it on the original model. Oh, no, there's some chamfers. Yeah, there's even chamfers in all the right places, too. There are some kind of weird interior chamfers, though, which is a bit odd. Why did I do that with a chamfer? What was I doing? 2.4. What's the diameter of this guy? 2.6. I'm going to actually try and do 2.4 millimeters. So it'll be kind of an interference fit with the cable. Oh, great song, Muscle Peel. that nice and smooth in there. Okay, so I think after got extrude up here, we had that loft, and it looks like I actually saved the fillet for later, which is probably a better practice. I'm gonna get rid of that. Ooh, I just had a really dumb idea that might actually be maybe good. Let's try this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a sketch down here with my desired exit location for the cable on this side, and I'm going to have it built into the loft. So my loft sort of follows what I'm looking for. Chances are it won't work, but can't be helped for trying. So make this guy co-radial. Trim this nonsense out. Make that 4.5. Just totally on a whim. Lofted. Nope, I need one more sketch. Do I have a convenient offset faces? I do not. Let's add like maybe 5mm so I have plenty of clearance. That'll just be construction geometry. Decide how big I want the base. Say 15. That might actually be a bit big. The clearance might be a bit big too. What if it's only 2.5? 12.5? That looks good. That radius is, wait, 2.15? What? What diameter is that? Oh, 2.15 radius. Oh, I'm dumb. Hang on. This wants to be actually 2.4. Trim entities, clean that out. Add a quick construction line so that I can place this. Nope, don't care about what the length is. Thank you. If you select the line and then the point at one end, you get these arrows that let you tell it where you want the end point to be. Let's bring that back a little bit. Okay, so 2.4 diameter. So now we come back here and remove. Actually, before I remove the co-radial, I am going to add back a concentric, and that way I don't lose control of it when I delete this co-radial. And I can just do a quick 2.4 divided by 2, and then do a display as diameter, because that's the dimension I actually care about. And now I'm going to attempt a totally busted loft. There's no way this is going to work. Start end constraints, normal to profile, normal to profile. We produce self-intersecting geometry. How rude. Alright, I guess I have to add a spline then. Spline. Boink. Boink. Oh, wait, I can just make that guy parallel with this one, I think. Parallel? Yeah, sick. And I think I can make that, whoops. Drag this around a little bit, and I think I can click on that and the face. Nope, I cannot. Phooey. Oh, I can just make it parallel with this guy. Bonk. Bring that back a little bit. Loft. Going from this guy to this guy. Center line. Got this guy. Do I have like a way to specify rotation? Nope. Really doesn't like that. Now I think I see why I did this as a separate swept cut. Which, frankly, super rude past me. Alright. Trimbo. Select midpoint. No, I think I have to just... I'm going to convert it. I'm going to make it construction geometry, so that way I can just pick the center point, make it coincident. That goes to horizontal, Alt-H, exit. Okay, good to go. Come down here. Do have to remove these guys. But now it should just work. Center line, I want this guy. Yep, sweet. Whoops. 3.5, not 0.5. What if I made the size of that on the backside? Oh, I didn't have it normal either. That's weird. Why did I do that? Whack. Doesn't look very nice. Radius 4.5. Okay, so I'll keep the radius then. 4.5. Down here, that's 12.5. Looks about the same, actually. Oh god, it's a length. What have I done? It's 15, but I had it 10 millimeters instead of spaced off from the corner. I much prefer the spaced off from the corner method. Is the spline any more jacked up? It's a little more jacked up, but not like considerably more jacked up. Huh. It's funny how it's definitely sitting further back. I got messages. Who would do such a thing? Message me at such a regular hour. Wow, I've been going for 40 minutes? Oh, that's right, I forgot. I had model textured. What's this look like? Hey, that almost doesn't look like garbage. Still looks a lot like garbage, though. Yeah, don't try photogrammetry at home, kids. It's just bad. These were all taken with a phone camera, too, and admittedly not ideal lighting, so... I think if I had a professional camera that had super broad depth of field, this could look a lot better, but there's only so much you can do, I think, with a phone camera. It's a good excuse to go buy a used actually nice camera. Who knows? I don't. Anyway, back to modeling. Okay, now another 3D sketch. Ooh, no, actually, here's what I can do. I can do some early work controlling the spline if I keep this line here and place it. That'll give me a point that I can reference later on when I'm doing a 3D sketch. So we'll tell that to be 30. Let me do another 3D sketch. We do spline on surface. Pick a surface. And then I'm going to have to show some of these previous sketches just so I can grab onto their features. But I should be able to just... Whoops. Why did it not do my spline? That looks okay. Now I can just drag this guy around to get him where I want him to be. Ooh, boy howdy, he does not like going where I tell him to, though. This is going to be kind of gross. I think I need to add a control point here. Concentric. Then we can make it be coincident with that line. I just want to drag it around a little bit. There we go. Parallel. Nope, that breaks it. Awesome. For no reason. Please just be parallel. Or don't. That's fine too, I guess. Maybe you can make it perpendicular to this guy. No, that breaks it too. Oh, I'm gonna leave that jacked up mess for later. Let's fix this. There we go. Grab that point. Coincident. Nope, doesn't work. Sick. This is going very well. More messages. Oh, hey, how are you? It is... So I did this model back in September, I think, of last year. And I did it, unfortunately, on an educational edition, which you can tell from that little icon up there. So I can't distribute this one, but I have to remake it if I want to put it up on Thingiverse and make any money on it. So it holds... here, I can just... I have a Mi Band 5 little fitness band. And this charger module, or this little charger plug right here, is kind of a funny shape, but I wanted something nice that I can set it on my desk. So it plugs into the back like that. And I came up, like, the whole idea is you slide it into this at presumably the right orientation. And then you can wrap the cord up and around the bottom in kind of a neat fashion, and then, oops, it sits in place on a nice little stand. Works pretty well. I think the only issue with it is that it doesn't hold on to the cable very well, and so the cable tends to fall out and then tends to push the stand over. So this time I'm going to do, this channel was, I think, 2.6 millimeters in diameter. Whoops, hang on. Yeah, 2.6 millimeters in diameter, and I'm going to make it a little smaller this time. That's really the only major change. I also need to figure out how I'm going to get... can I make it coincident with that? Yeah, there we go. I'm relearning how to do splines again. Nope. Let's try 270. It's a lot of, what range is this allowed to have? Tangent radial direction. Can I do like 180? 181? Nope, okay. But negative 90. No. Doesn't want to let me... I'll be the first to admit that I'm not very good at spline. Actually, what if I just... Please relax this spline. I could take a chill pill. That still looks a little jacked up, but it's a lot less jacked up than it looked. Oh, hang on. This guy's pointing stuff inward. If I wanted to point more like this. There we go. That looks way less jacked up. Hey, that almost looks like a kind of a reasonable approximation of a spline. Yeah, there we go. Rebuild, because we're getting spline handles that don't exist. Make that parallel. Why does it break when I just add a single parallel? Should not break. Very unusual. Because, like, I can manipulate the rest of these to be in any direction that I want, but can't make that one parallel? Weird. Okay, let's X out of that for now. We're going to come add... So, one of the features on the original, I had this kind of exit cavity on the back, which means I need to replicate that. So we'll do just a quick sketch on the back side. Radius, that's not a radius, I want that to be, well, it wants to be 1.2 radius, but I want dimension as a diameter. Oops, nope, don't grab me a length, why would you do that? I want this one to be fairly long so that when I sweep it up into the cut on the bottom, it cuts nicely. It'll make sense when I finish drawing it, I think. So now we do another 3D sketch. Do another spline. I want to come from here to here. Make that tangent. Whoops, that's busted. It's really hard to see, but the line I'm trying to match is this one right here. Might be able to just select the two of them and make them tangent. Nope, can't do that. Nothing like working with splines to make you just ridiculously aggravated. Oh, hang on, maybe I can do this guy with just a pair of perpendiculars. Yeah, there we go. That looks about right. It's not perfect. I can kind of get it roughly into shape. So now let's try two swept cuts. I want this profile and this. Start an end tangency, not path tangent, but line with, let's see if a line with end faces actually, nope, doesn't do anything useful. Very rude. I wonder if I can get it to... I want it to end up flush with this face, but... don't twist. What does natural look like? Fine, I guess. Merge tangent faces. Oop, that looks garbage. Hmm. Hmm. Try delete face and just what happens if I get rid of this one? Whoops, that's a delete, not a delete and patch. It's probably going to tell me, yeah, that it won't work due to geometry. I'm going to just see if I can't take the sweep from the other side too and see if that plays nice. Well, that's too big. 2.4, please. Hey, that actually doesn't look bad. Well, less garbage than the other results I've been getting. Delete and patch? Nope, doesn't want to do it. Okay. What we're going to do instead, then, is an extruded cut. Convert the entities, and just tell it to blow the rest of the way out. Oh, hang on, I made an extra body somewhere. Yep, there it is. So I'm just going to get rid of this internal circular arc so it trims off any cruft that might be in the way up top. That seems to have worked. Now I can do one more, delete face. Delete patch. Nope, can't do it. Okay, how about a move face? Offset 5 millimeters, 2 millimeters, 1 millimeter? Okay, flip direction. That's kind of crummy, but see, that's the thing is I can never get the sketches, I can never get the sweeps to play nice with each other. So I'm just gonna change. Let's see, that guy comes first. Actually, let's do it the other order. Hide the bodies for a sec. Which sounds really kind of morose now that I've said it out loud. See if I can't make these tangent. No, it breaks. Why? Why would you do that? Okay. Instead, what I'm going to try and do is 75, negative 30. Sketch. I'm going to try and do this one and match it. Negative 30, 75. Cool. Okay. Let's come check out the body again. Hey, that actually worked. Did it? I can't tell. Some of these might be slipper faces. Oh, goodness. Performance evaluation. Geometry analysis. Calculate. I'm one knife vertice. Oh, hey. That's actually the one that is fine. That one right there. I think. I mean, relatively fine. Obviously, fewer knife vertices is better, but hey, not bad. Let's hide that sketch. hide this other sketch, go back to regular tree view, and I've run out of music, which means it's time to find more music. Goodness. There's a new The Most album? Whatever, we're gonna play the old one first. Yeah, okay. This is E flat by The Most, and I think the album is also called that. Nope, the album is called At Once. Alright, now it's time to try and get this guy to play nice and end where I want him to. Options. Guide curves aren't going to be helpful here. What if I was just really lazy and did the same trick again? The worst part is I think it'll probably work. Just removing that edge there. I'm just going to tell it to extrude. Oh, that looks like garbage. Not great. Question is, how big a sliver does it take? Oh, it makes it look real bad. Oh, that's gross. How to make that look not gross? I could flex it up a little bit. Let's try that. If I do like 80, it brings it closer to vertical, I think. Make it a 25. And that means that there's a mismatch there. But I could just fix that over here. 85, and I think it was negative 20. This still wants to go really hard that way. So I think instead what I will do is I will tweak this so that it rotates this final profile kind of more out this way. Minimum twist? Oh. Ugh, yeah. Hey, that's about right. I want this shape to kind of sweep up and cut through the side here. I don't know what exactly it's trying to do, though. The direction. Okay. Direction 40. I think this face might be a good enough spot that I could just delete and patch it. Nope, not quite. I think these are still misaligned. Come on now. 85, negative 25. So I was off by 5 degrees on one of my measures. Negative 25. What if I had that really vertical? Brought this number down to like negative 15, even negative 10. Negative 15. says, totally guessing, not knowing if it's going to work. Hey, it worked! But there's still a sliver face there. And I bet if we do a geometry analysis now, it's going to tell me... Yeah, okay, so we got some gross geometry in here. Whoop, check. No, wait. Geometry analysis. It should find those kind of screwy faces in there. Why is it finding that third knife vertice? That third knife vertex? Oh, no, okay, they're still all there. All three of them are right in here. It seems like there's a mismatch again. $85.10. Did I make this one 15? I did. I'm just dumb. That's what the answer is. The answer is just that I'm dumb and can't remember what dimensions I said. That looks just disgustingly clean. But if I do a geometry analysis, it won't show anything wrong. Fingers crossed. Nope, okay. Still throws a fit. Still one tiny sliver face. Oh god, it's infinitesimal. It's so small. Oh, just the tiniest mismatch. Can I delete it? I can. Sick. Okay, geometry analysis. Fingers crossed, come on. Find nothing. One short edge. One infinitesimally short edge right there. That I can live with. Cool, okay. Now that... Oh, that looks jacked up. I'm just going to cover that with fillets, and nobody will be the wiser. So once I'd done up through here, what did I do next? Fill it around the edges. What, like 5 millimeters? Oh, that's gross. Don't do that. No, wait, not like that. Please don't. Make that ungross. I think maybe I just can't do the big entry fillets on this one. On these ones, they'll have to get smaller fillets. These other ones, though, can have the full size. Make that like 4. Nope, pukes on that one. That looks okay, though. This was face cleanup in here because I didn't know how to do these two delete faces. Looks like I deleted this guy right here and probably this one in here. Because I didn't have any idea how to do splines yet. Oh no, I just left it. That's weird. Usually I'm a little better about that. Okay, so fillets out here. And then this fillet was 1. Why won't you... Now it's throwing a fit, saying it won't... Works with curvature continuous, but not with symmetric. Okay, not gonna think about that too hard. I added some weird interior cleanup fillets, chamfers on the top and bottom, probably a millimeter chamfer it looks like, maybe 1.5. Yeah, I was still doing well, I guess 1 millimeter is fine. It just, sometimes it matters to make sure that you can't do like 1.5 millimeter chamfers, because then it will be not layer lined and your geometry comes out not as nice. Super nitpicky thing, but worth caring about. Oops, just 1 millimeter, please. And do not do tangent propagation. I got messages again. Nothing important, thankfully. Select loop. Does not like the inside of there. Hang on, why does it work fine with that one? Oh, it doesn't like doing the 1 millimeter. No, works for that too. That's whack. I'm just gonna not think about that too hard. I do think I want these chamfers though. So it looks like I replicated that effect over here too. Although it's interesting that I didn't capture those flat faces there. Is that just like a face setback thing? No, I just straight up didn't capture those edges, so I didn't do that right. Whoops. Okay, this chamfer up here is the exterior chamfer, and that one in there to the tune of 1.5. That's fine because these faces are going to be all sort of wonky, so I don't really have to worry about them. I don't have to worry about these faces up here doing something, and I forget what. Oh, aligning with layers, because they're all at funny angles. That looks good, though. This is a much more well-behaved model. Hmm, 1 millimeter. I think I'm just gonna see if I can't tack that on and see what that does to this chamfer off up here. That looks fine, even if it's not quite accurate to the original. Whoops, hang on, I'm modifying the wrong one. Yep, okay. Oops. Mi Band 5 stand, this is the charger stand, which is the new one. I'm gonna tweak this guy to include that. And of course that breaks the chamfer. Oh, that's gross. Why would it do that? Oh, because it's before I made that chamfer cut. Yeah, okay, so this fillet does have to come after. Right now I think it's got keep edge rather than keep surface. Although it won't work with keep surface, so we're just not going to do that. And that looks fine, honestly. And that leaves just those vinyl chamfers. But I am going to add some tiny, super tiny fillets in here to make everything in there play nice. What if I didn't, actually? I'm curious what was chamfered on this side. Oh, I just straight up chamfered those. Okay. That works. Oops. I'll just do the same. Though it does not seem to like me for doing that. Yeah. It's because this is too small up here. Bring this down to 1 millimeter. Having all those chamfer features so close, it doesn't like that. Doesn't like anything that I'm doing. What? It's totally cool with me selecting the loop, but not the face. I wonder why. That shouldn't be any different. But it just wants me to pick everything manually. Bizarre. Pretty sure I'm not missing any sliver faces either. What? What is going on? Won't let me generate those chamfers at all. Oh, I don't grab the sliver face. That's what it is. No, I did grab the sliver face. What the hell? Did I make it with an angle or something? No, I did it with an equidistant and a 0.4. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Make sure I get... Oh, no. I mirror my selections as I go. And then it works. Is it these top edges that it's... What even? I'm sure somebody going, like, some applications engineer is going to come back and find this 1,000 years in the future and wonder, what exactly was that guy thinking? The answer is he wasn't. Oh, it really didn't like me selecting that. Oh, I have tangent propagation enabled. Remember to disable that when you're doing work with chamfers and things like this, because it tends to break a lot of stuff. Now, fingers crossed when I get to picking the end of these. Nope, didn't work. Cool. Okay, let's just delete the last 5 then. And potentially more than that. Oh my god. I have to manually and very slowly deselect all of these. Oh, SolidWorks. Where would I be without you to make my life miserable? By the way, this song title, amazing. 5-point palm exploding heart technique. Great song title, just plain good. What has it got going on there? It generates this, what does it do? Oh, it just looks gross. That's fine. I love it. Oh, but if I pick just that edge, then it looks fine. Nothing quite so confusing as the SolidWorks chamfer generation. That looks pretty close to symmetrical, and I think probably as close to symmetrical as I'm going to get. Now I just have to add chamfers on the back side here. These are going to be super short ones, too. Oh god, what have I done? I picked the face instead of the edge. Oh, it's going to flip out. Or not. Whack. Oh, and no tension propagation. Doesn't want to do that side now. Very rude. Even when I pick all the right edges. Just doesn't want to do that edge at the same time. Maybe I'll be obtuse and only do it on one side. Well, no, it works with point 2 though. Nope, doesn't want to play nice. So gross. Can I make this one go just a little bit further so it kind of matches? Not evenly. That's fine. I can live with that. I can live with some slightly incomplete chamfering. That's also broadly assuming that this fit actually works, and maybe I'll have to change it, but... Oh, you know what? This naturally makes... naturally. Definitely on purpose. Makes a great capture for keeping the cable in there. If we set a plane... So can I... Maybe I can pick the... I want to make a plane that is... Actually, you know what? There's no way that's ever going to be useful. But it looks like this sort of labyrinthine shape in here. It's going to be great. Yeah. That looks pretty good. Alright, well, let's go back and take a peek at Metashape and how much it's making fun of me for being bad at using it. This didn't really pan out, so remodeled this. This came out pretty well, I think. Some of this feature is maybe a little bit grimy, but worked out all right in the end, I think. Yeah, thank you to people viewing this later on. Thank you to the few people that showed up and watched this. Have a nice night. Hope you learned something. Yeah. Beep.